The grief odyssey of Rhino Gun 64 has taken him past a king, a pair of shoes, and a cult member. Now he sets his sights on Sketty. Can he overcome another legend? Batman just got jumped in the dark. We're watching his origin story unfold by DJ Joe Chill over here. Really? Stealing points from Rhino? That's worse than griefing him. It's fucking on now. Realtor in PA with some elder abuse. He could be a governor in NY. Back-to-back griefs for Realtor? Someone check the temperature in hell. Rhino gets some help from Realtor putting someone down.
Come on, dude!
Well, he did get someone down.
There's one down. Oh, no!
Yeah, there's one down. So that's how he boots people offline, by tossing EMPs at their router. Better tuck those into the utility belt. Ivory dealer Sketty poaches a Rhino. How's he gonna stab anyone now after having his horn tore off? Can we also take another look at that first knife on the porch? He just got butt knifed. Classic Rhino running into his own grenade after a terrible throw. I've seen better arc on a drunken pea stream. N64 polygons curve better than that. Sketty is tossing Rhino around the room like a TV remote. He's got Rhino so spooked, he still thinks he's being chased and blocks the stairs, and then he shoots the fridge. Surviving Xbox 360 console lag without going down? You know luck is on his side this game. She traded EMPs for monkeys? Like a dagger straight through Prodigy's heart. Cougar-Bit doesn't want to be with no EMP scrub. Realtor somehow survives Sketty's onslaught, and honestly, after you see what's in store for him the rest of the way, he really should have just laid down here. Man, he better start learning Chinese, because on behalf of Top Griefs, I'm shipping his ass off to the Shanghai Sharks. He ain't ready for the Pro League. Might trade him for I Can Grief You. We shipped him off in episode 6. The tricky shot of the Chinese League adds another down. I hope Rhino doesn't gamble, because man does he have the worst luck I've ever seen. He's keeping the lights on in Vegas, and they got a lot of fucking lights. Sketty somehow survives the best move in Realtor's arsenal. Looks like Rhino has fallen off in a metaphorical sense. Sketty collecting one zombies like they're Pokemon cards. I'm trying to trade for that Rhino Jug 1 zombie holographic. Shouldn't cost too much, it's been mass produced. Looks like this Realtor just bought the farm. That's like a triple entendre. Another one zombie on Realtor. Trust me, it's gonna get worse. To up the ante this time, Sketty mentally one zombies Realtor. He laid him out on the porch like a goddamn barbecue. Realtor is getting cooked. A bad player in grief goes down yet again. He even jugged one zombies himself. Dude's a monster. Rhino fights for his life to avoid another one zombie. This Realtor is going to be selling doghouses after this performance.
Insta-kill.
Forget selling them, he's in the doghouse right now. Rhino's ready to switch agencies. This guy couldn't sell a cardboard box to a homeless person. She hasn't been pinned up against a truck like that since the 70s. Those zombies brought back memories of an old high school fling. Realtor and Rhino perform their tag team finishing move. Look, if you're getting tag teamed by these two guys, you better check if your drink was spiked. The Realtor rampage continues with a head stomp. Wait, what? He didn't even get anyone? No wonder there's a housing crisis when it's this guy selling them. Rhino somehow reacts faster than Tricky Shot on Adderall. That was either an accident or he's telepathic. Probably telepathic. Showing off another of his supernatural abilities, he makes an impossible escape and then fends off some ghosts only he can see. Back, evil spirits! Another failed door block? This guy spends more time in doorways than a Resident Evil loading screen.
You have now entered the world of survival players.
Definitely a great choice. Realtor with his second two-piece, he's feeling dangerous. Might finish this one with single-digit downs. Whoa! Zombie Slayer the Gilf Hunter, we can't be showing that. It's YouTube, not RedTube. She's probably halfway to a heart attack right now. This DJ getting booed off the stage right now. Sketty trying to flood the market with more Rhino 1 zombies. Damn, he just took down a top 10 griefer. That's Clout Demon's injury replacement right there. Never mind that the injury was a bruised ego. EMP, RPD, he's feeling like he just took some PCP. He's ready to go. One more one zombie on Realtor for the road. The fuck is this guy doing? He just jumped backwards into the zombies. His name is accurate in the sense that the zombies are indeed killing him. Realtor gets absolutely trucked by a turned linebacker.
To left and some supper!
Only the tuskless Rhino remains to avenge his baby calves that Sketty turned into a leather jacket. And I gotta ask, what is with the 64 in his name? Is it a reference to Superman 64? Because if that's where he got his start in gaming, it would really explain a lot.
Only one of them remains! No mercy!
And as fitting an ending possible, Rhino dies to the last headless zombie. I think he did that on purpose. Throw a little salt in the wound. Well, to recap our first Rhino excursion, he was jug one zombie, ran into his own grenades, even ran into his own teammates, and lost the game to a headless zombie. Can things get any worse for our hero? Reeling from a humbling defeat, Rhino stacks the odds against farm jobber Z-Bone in hopes of an easy 4v1. First was Realtor in PA, now we got a random in FL, so what's Rhino, a sprayer in NY? Setting the tone early, he's seeing if there's any meat left on that bone. Rhino's protecting the box better than Vagisil. Amy with a vicious one zombie. Sketty taking notes right now. There's enough butterflies coming out of Z-Bone to take Monarchs off the endangered list. If Rhino loses this one, there's gonna be a migration, alright. One of the host variety, straight to the dashboard. What do you think he got? I see Rhino brought the A-team for this one. I've always wondered, where does he find these guys he plays with? Does he jump into survival lobbies and hold tryouts? Still haunted by all the Sketty 1 zombies, he decides to start delivering his own. A Florida man takes down a grizzly. Sounds about right to me. Z-Bone shows just how big his bone is as he gets the grief, then escapes the double team while red. If you're getting griefed by Razor Rick, life choices may need to be reevaluated. The guy probably uses a Guitar Hero controller to play the game. These guys are taking after Rhino for all the wrong reasons. He's got both the RPD and hammer. He's cooking now. He dies again hitting the box. Can we just put him inside of it like a coffin and close the lid? Rhino channels Chris Hansen and takes down a predator. You know, this guy would make a great ref in the WWE. Somehow can't hear something directly behind him. Amy is forced to toss the meat. I'm just being descriptive of what I'm seeing on the screen. Rhino luckily has Jug, as he throws grenades both inside and outside the house and manages to run into all of them. Get this guy on the front lines with a metal detector, His grief skill set is better suited for the bomb disposal unit. Razor Rick griefs his own teammate, dies right after, and then bleeds out. Like, are we sure Rhino isn't playing with 2 controllers this game? Oh, Rhino. Jug is out, and you have an unbreakable 2-man block with a zombie coming up behind their last player, and you let him through. I don't know. That was the win, right there. A Florida man goes into his barn with a loaded rifle, and he ends up dead? Are the cows fighting back now? Z-Boner rams it in without any prep as he griefs all 3 of them in the house. With the cannon fodder out of the way, it comes down to a 1v1 amongst farm heavyweights. More like overweights. And impossibly, Rhino somehow falls victim to a 4v1 loss, a game in which he had the most kills. How do you lose a game of grief when you've got the highest kills? Come on now. Rhino, now down on his luck and all by himself, has lost the respect of his peers and is now forced to battle against them. Unknown Cheese and OG Spare used to be his go-to running mates until they saw him lose to fucking Z-Bone. Like seriously, fucking Z-Boner goes in with no lube on your entire team? A legacy is on the line this game. These 3 in the same game means these poor zombies won't even make it through the windows. I've heard all these guys argue with people that they outplayed them because they had more kills. These guys will go to their grave thinking they're grief gods. The most dangerous scrub is one that confidently doesn't realize they are one. The OG of kill whoring. He's the last of a dying breed, and thank God for that. Rhino cuts the cheese. Now only one of these guys is a split screen random, but you'd be hard pressed to say who. You know the deal. Some joke about Prodigy. I think you're tired of hearing it by now. If you don't get one of these in there, you can't say you got the true Rhino Gun 64 experience. A couple of brothers tag teaming a chick. I may have watched something like this before. Now he's leaving monkeys to keep EMPs. I'm really trying to hold back here. Again, he goes for maximum size with the hammer and RPD. His guns are bigger than a female bodybuilder's clit. Fucking big. If you can give a girl's vagina a blowjob, there's some drug testing needed. I'm sorry. Man, I can't. He just EMP'd Jug like a Prodigy Gun 64 scrub. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm only human. The guy's jumping from balconies like he's Jeff Hardy. OG Gutterball blows himself up. Now Cottage Cheese griefs his own teammate. And now he EMPs Quick Revive when it's his own team that's down, directly in front of him, and he's the one that griefed them in the first place. I'm with Rhino on this one. Come the fuck on.
Enemies remain!
This is just a legend doing legendary things. Double Agent Cottage Cheese strikes again. Maybe he'll EMP Jug and grief himself next. Rhino revives his teammate and then immediately tries to grief him. What is happening in this game right now? Oh Lord Jesus, help me. How does he always luck his way into doing extraordinary shit where he simultaneously looks incredible and idiotic at the same time? He's good for one of these every game. Is there another Chinese spy balloon flying around? I mean, why does everyone keep looking up in the sky? Wish flex, but okay. The zombie clearly hits Cheese, but it's Tyler that goes down. What's he got, plot armor? Cheese again griefs his own teammate. At least he also got an enemy this time. I wouldn't even use this Cheese on a mousetrap. They deserve better before dying. This random is on some Ray Allen shit as he bails out Rhino and saves his legacy. While he's down, he managed to knife both Cheese and OG Spare for the win. Rhino looks off his team so he can finish this one out by himself. Sound familiar? The parallels between him and Tricky Shot are incredible. Two of the all-time greats. Now let's break down the highlights of this grief masterclass. You got a Rhino revive and another Rhino revive and, well, not much else because really, what the fuck else did he do? But what he did do is complete his redemption arc, coming full circle after a 4v1 loss with a 1v4 win. Now, while it appears we just watched Rhino's ascension to grief stardom, unfortunately, chronologically, these games actually happened in the opposite order to what we just showed. Yikes. Oh Lord Jesus, help me.